to the show, everyone. As you all know, I like to talk about everybody else but me on my show, and that's what we're doing right here on Networking Arizona. And I'm so excited about bringing on my first guest. He's been on with me once before. He's got a pretty cool story that we want to, hear a little bit about. So I have with me Dirk Leverant, and he's a consultant with LifeVantage. Welcome to the show. I want you to tell everybody first a little bit about yourself and your background and what you do.
Hey Carol, thanks for having me. A little about me and my background. So I'm 65 now, almost 65, and for the better part of my professional life, I was a medical legal consultant. I have my medical degree. I got that at the University of Arizona way back in the dark ages. I graduated in '88. And then after that, I got a law degree over at Loyola Law School in Los Angeles. And from there, I practiced medical law and personal injury law for about 20 years. And after that, I got a little tired of being in the legal world as a lawyer, so I started working as a professional consultant with attorneys, helping them with medical cases, because most attorneys they're not very good when it comes to explaining medical matters to a jury, so they needed some help, and that was where I came in. It was a lot of fun, but it was a lot of stress because the cases that I'd get involved in they were big cases, and if I screwed up, it was a big deal, and so it was stressful, and it wore on me. So I eventually got tired of doing that too, because I got tired of feeling bad, not sleeping well, and always being stressed out, and started looking for something else to do.
So, what did you decide to do?
Well, it's interesting. I didn't kind of decide what I was going to do. What I was going to do sort of decided for me. Like I said, I was starting to feel pretty run down. I was stressed out. I wasn't sleeping well. My body always seemed to hurt. And a friend told me about these products from this company called LifeVantage, and I had never heard of this stuff. And at that time, I was taking a bunch of pharmaceuticals trying to feel better. I was spending a ton going to doctors, and none of it was working. And I'm like, well, fine, I'll try pretty much anything at that point. And I started taking some of these products called, LifeVantage products. And over about 2 or 3 months, I started feeling better. I started sleeping better. Honestly, one of the things that I started doing that really surprised me was I started feeling younger, which was kind of cool. The older you get, feeling younger makes a big difference. And for about 4 years, I was a customer of the companies before I found out that I could actually join it. And it's funny, the person that introduced me to the company thought that because I was a doctor and a lawyer that I would look down on the fact that it was network marketing, so they never told me it was network marketing. When they finally told me, I looked at them and said, well, how do I become a part of this? Because this stuff's working for me. And that's actually when I made the big switch and started doing something that I found to be a lot more enjoyable, which is working with LifeVantage.
Well, I'll tell you something. You had mentioned before you came on that you wanted to talk about 3 products that were pretty much the top products, and you are doing a giveaway today, and we're going to open up the lines of the audience for everyone to get entered into win. You've got a basket of the 3 products that you're going to do as a giveaway. So first of all, we got to hear about the products.
Sounds like a plan. So yeah, I'm going to start with the first product that I actually started with, the one that really kind of, for lack of a better way to explain it, changed my life. It's called Protandim NRF2. And most people take pills from supplement companies. What they're trying to do is they're trying to fill in a gap. They're trying to, add antioxidants, add vitamin K, vitamin D, whatever it is. They're trying to fill in a deficit. What our products do is they actually get your body to start making more of the things that it's already making. We call them activators. And Protandim NRF2 activates your body to start making more of the anti-inflammatory enzymes that your body naturally makes. And with a medical background, one of the things that I knew a lot about was inflammation is absolutely horrible for you. Inflammation probably is the root cause of about 400 different chronic illnesses. And so when I got on the Protandim NRF2, my body started functioning better because it was making more of those anti-inflammatory enzymes. So the inflammation in my body was going away, all the stress and the related cell damage was going away, and that's what led to things like the better sleep, the overall ability to move better, just feel better in general. I mean, if you take away that inflammation and allow the body to do what it's, what it was designed to do, it's really pretty amazing. And, part of it also is the food supply out there has really changed over the past 50 years. And so your body doesn't get the nutrients that it needs to function at an optimal level. And this is kind of helping your body get back to that optimal level of function.
Now, there's two other products, before you go into every single one of them, because I want to open up the lines to the audience so that we can get that number out there. First, tell us the other two that are in there, and then real quickly, and then I'll open up the line so that we can get people to call in and see if they'd like to get entered in to win. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So the other two products that I'm really happy with right now, one of them is our liquid collagen, and I'll explain why that's different from most of the collagens out there shortly. And the other one is a brand new product that we just started. It's called P84, and it is a complete gut health system. People out there try and do things like they try and take a probiotic, a prebiotic, a postbiotic, all the different sorts of things that you can take to make your gut healthy. This is a program where it's incorporated all of those different steps into one simple packet so that you can do the whole gut health routine in about 2 minutes in the morning. So those are the other two products that I really want to talk about.
And you called the first one what?
The first one is just liquid collagen.
Well, no, the other one that you were talking about, the first one.
The very first, the pill that I started with is
Yeah.
Protandim NRF2.
NRF2. And let me just tell you what we're going to do. We've got our lines open here for everyone to call throughout the rest of the show. And our number here is 602-277-5369. And toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. And you're getting the three products. That's the Protandim, if I said it right, NR, whatever the number was.
NRF2.
Okay, and then the liquid collagen, and then the P84, which is the gut health. Now, everyone's going to get entered into it. I know it's the end of the year. Like, people were getting like, oh, I'm going to just let it go because then next year I'll start over. No, start now. Start feeling better now, and get yourself on these products, and you'll be feeling better by the end of the year.
Oh, absolutely.
So our number here again is 602-277-5369. And you can check him out on his website, which is Dirk Leverant Life.com, and that's LEVERANT Life.com. Go ahead.
Okay, so like I said, the second product that I kind of fell in love with was our liquid collagen. And I was not thrilled when they said they were going to make liquid collagen. The reason is, if you go to pretty much any store in the world, the shelves are loaded with collagen products, and I thought, well, why would we want to add to what's already there? What I learned though was that most of those collagen products out there use very large molecules of collagen proteins. Your body can't absorb that, so people are basically paying for something their body can't absorb and doesn't use. And I can't tell you the number of people who've told me, I've been on collagen for a year, I don't see a difference. Well, and there's a reason they're not seeing a difference. Their body's not actually taking the collagen in and putting it to work. Our collagen is liquid collagen, and it's been broken down into really small particles that your body can absorb and immediately put to work. And the other thing that I really love about collagen as a product in general is people think of it as sort of a vanity product. Gets rid of wrinkles, fine lines, makes your skin glow, and it does. But they don't realize that collagen is also the supporting structure, like the scaffolding for your whole body. Your muscles, your bones, your eyes, all of it is supported with collagen.
We're going to go to a break. We're going to come back and we're going to talk further. So our number here is 602-277-5369. These are some of the top three products that he's doing as a giveaway for everyone to call in throughout the rest of the show. Our number here is 602-277-5369. It's DIRK. That's Dirk, and Leverant is LEVERANT Life.com. We're going to keep on going because we're live in the room, okay?
Fast,
So-
huh? That was half of it right there. That was 15 minutes.
So we're going to keep on going. And I want you to be able to first tell me Protandim,
Protandim, yeah.
okay? And then it's what was it?
The number NRF2?
NRF2.
Yeah.
But what is it though?
It actually, Protandim is just some name they made up. NRF2 is the pathway in the body that it activates. It's the pathway that makes anti-inflammatory enzymes.
Oh, anti-inflammatory. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not officially an anti-inflammatory, but it gets the body to make anti-inflammatories.
You need an hour.
The science behind it is really kind of thrilling, but I can get bogged down in the science, and then people just kind of look at me.
Yeah, no,
and
you don't want to
glaze
do
over.
that. So, well, let's talk a little bit more. Tell me, so your favorite product is the Pro Tandem NRF2.
Yeah, if I could do one thing in the world, it would be put everybody on that, because it would lower inflammation, and that would make a huge difference in people's health.
Mm-hmm.
So
Even if they're eating poorly?
yeah, I mean, everything gets better if you eat better, but yeah, it would help. I mean, it wouldn't help as much, but it would make a difference.
Yeah, I think a lot of people like to try and take things so that they can still live the way they want to live, and they really have to make sure that it's a full circle.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And when you went on it, how fast did you start seeing the difference?
I didn't notice it until about 3 months in. It was probably happening all along, but it's so incremental. And when you look back to yesterday, you don't see the difference. When you look back a month and a half or 2 months, then you see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened, I think, with me, because I literally couldn't hold a toothbrush in the morning before I got on the stuff. And that's how I noticed it was working. Is one day I got up and I picked up the toothbrush and I was like, oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
It's like my hands are working.
So what was wrong with your hand?
It was stiff and painful every morning.
Oh, from arthritis?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not allowed to say that though because of regulatory garbage. I'm not a pharmaceutical company, so I can't say that it fixed arthritis.
Okay. So just to let you know, I'm just thinking it's really funny because I don't know if I've really asked you any of your questions yet.
Well, that's okay. I mean, I just want to cover these three products,
exactly.
So we're doing it.
And that's okay. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, you said make it conversational.
Yeah,
so
I like that. I do like that.
Smack
a lot.
me if I'm doing it wrong. But
No.
off camera.
No,
Okay.
we're really not.
And let me know when you have to go back.
Well, what would you want to tell everybody out there? Oh, here we go. We don't have time. Okay, ready?
Yep.
So welcome back, everyone. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win. Now, this is a product that is from LifeVantage. It's their Pro Tandem, and you said that is, I think there's their flagship product, I think one of them anyway. And this is called Pro NRF2, which is it helps your body make anti-inflammatories. If I'm correct on that.
Yeah, your body naturally makes anti-inflammatory enzymes, but that slows down. After about age 20, you start making less of it. And what this does is it upregulates your body. It gets your body to start making more like you were younger again. In fact, the best example or the best description of what Pro Tandem does, I heard from a friend of mine. And what he said was, he goes, it makes your body act like it did when you were younger again. And that's pretty much it.
The other thing that we're doing as a giveaway, it's a little basket that he has here for everyone. And they are, I want to say also, these are regular size. They're not like sample size, they're regular size.
That's correct.
And the liquid collagen is something everybody really, I mean, we're all into collagen today. But what's nice is it's liquid, so it really absorbs really truly into your body. Is that correct?
That's correct. And it's been broken down into small pieces that your body can actually use, and they don't just pass through.
And then the third one that is in there it's called P84. It's for your gut health. So you're really hitting it all when you call in here, whether it's for you or someone that you know. And our number here is 602-277-5369. And everyone's getting entered in to win this basket that he has for everyone. Again, 602-277-5369. And I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show. Okay, hit it.
Okay, where were we?
Well, we were right in the middle of you talking a little bit about the gut health.
Okay, actually, I think we were still talking about collagen a
Okay,
bit.
well, we can go back to that.
Sorry about
Because
that.
it doesn't matter to me, I want to hear it all.
Okay, so, yeah, the collagen was actually the next product that I started using for myself as well. And, again, I didn't start using it for, a vanity reason. I'm old and married, I don't care if I've got a few wrinkles. I started taking it because it helps with joint health, and it helps you move better and feel better. And I've got a great little story about that. I've got a friend of mine, her husband is he works in maintenance, so he's about my age, very physical job, comes home every day, and he's always complaining about how he hurts. And so she bought collagen for him, and he thought she was joking. He started teasing her. He would take it because, it's his wife, and he wasn't going to pick a fight. But then every day he would look at her and he would say, "Am I glowing yet?" Because he thought collagen just helped your skin and how you looked. And he was on it for about a month, and then, when they ran out of their month's supply, he didn't use it for a few days. And after a few days, he looked at her and he said, "I want you to call your drug pusher back and get me more of that stuff." And I don't like being referred to as a drug pusher, but I appreciate the sentiment. What happened was he hadn't realized how good he was feeling until he stopped. And it started to wear off again. And then he realized, oh my gosh, this stuff has really helped the way I feel. And she told me that early on. She said he's not complaining about how he feels when he comes home anymore. So the collagen, people think of it as a vanity product. The reality is that it's really good for how you feel. It helps your gut lining, it helps your bones and joint, everything. And so I really like that. And I take that, and I take the Protandim, and I will take those to the day I die, just because I know what they're doing for my body and I know how I feel when I take them.
With the gut health, do you do that on a daily basis, or is that something that you do, let's say, once a month, or what do you recommend on that?
Okay. So the gut health is also a daily, and it comes in these two little, for the people on the radio, I'm showing the people on Facebook.
That's okay.
I've got 2 little packets, and you empty the 2 little packets into either a cup and stir them with 8 ounces of water or a shaker bottle. And what I do is, first thing in the morning, I'll do that instead of my cup of coffee. And I will wash my Protandim down with that every morning. And what I like about this gut health system, like I said, everybody out there is now trying to do gut health, but they're doing it piecemeal. Here's your probiotic, here's another company's prebiotic, here's a postbiotic, here's fiber. By the time you get done, you've got 9 or 10 canisters on the counter. And it's like, do I do a scoop of this? You don't know what to do, so you don't do anything. What they've done with this product is they put it into these 2 little packets. You just tear both of them, pour them into a drink, stir them up, and drink them. And it's as simple as that. It takes about 2 minutes, and you've basically done the entire gut health routine. It's got the prebiotics in it. It's got the postbiotics. It's got the probiotics. It's even got digestive enzymes. That's why it comes in 2 packets. Because if they put it all together, the digestive enzymes would break down some of the other things when you don't want it to. So it's a really intelligently designed product, and it covers all the bases. And the first thing that I've heard from everybody that's gotten on it is their bloating went away. My wife actually mentioned that to me this morning. She goes, she was taking a bunch of our other products. She started on this. She goes, the other stuff was helping. She goes, this stuff, I feel great. Because she's one of those people that's always complaining that she's poochy, is what she says.
Mm-hmm.
She feels bloated, and that's gone away completely.
Well, gut health is huge for people out there, and usually that's something that you should really start off with, because you're cleansing things out and all of that. And it's a lot of people suffer from their gut health.
Yeah, and people don't understand the full extent of what gut health means. About 70 to 80% of your immune system lives in your gut. So if you've got an unhealthy gut system, if the microbiome is messed up, your immune system doesn't function that well either. So people that have bad gut health also tend to be the people that get sick more often. They don't absorb the nutrients properly because the gut lining's inflamed. Or they end up with what's called leaky gut. I'm sure people have heard of leaky gut. Yeah. And that causes all sorts of inflammatory problems down the road. And a good gut health system will improve that gut lining, improve the bacteria that are in there so that you digest things properly, and so that you can absorb the nutrients, and it's good for your immune system. Essentially, it's good for all aspects of healthcare. And it's interesting, like I said, when I graduated medical school in '88, they had no idea how important the gut was to overall health. They would have laughed at you if you'd have told them this in the medical school. Now this is where they're focused.
Well, this little basket here that he has for everyone to get entered into helps you in all aspects of your health care. And we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win the basket. Maybe it's you or someone that you know. Our number here is 602-277-5369. If you want to check him out, you can go to his website. It's Dirk, D-I-R-K, and Leverant is Leverant, and then life.com. I think that it's really important that people also know, because you had mentioned that it took you about 3 months, before you saw anything, and because everybody wants something now. I want to get that, and I want to know how I feel now. but that doesn't happen all the time.
No, that typically doesn't happen. I've had 1 or 2 people get on the products and call me up within a week or so and say, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Typically, it's a month, 2 months, 3 months. It's taken a lot of time for you to build up whatever damage you've got to your system. It's going to take a little while to repair that, and I think people need to understand that. And we were talking off air a little bit too. People also want to take like the magic bullet. They want a pill, they want a drink, they want something that's going to fix them. And these products will help anybody, whether you fix your diet or fix your activity level or not. But I always try and talk to people. I don't just sell them a product. I try and spend some time talking to them. Like I said, I've got a medical degree. And I try and explain to them how they can improve their lifestyle with just simple steps, little things that they can change. You know, changing out seed oils for, avocado oil, little teeny things that'll improve how their body functions. And by taking a few of those steps and the products, the results they see will be, amplified. They'll be much better. And it doesn't take anything. It doesn't take any extra money or any extra work to live a little bit healthier. So, I mean, that's kind of, I don't view this as, here's my product, go get better. I view this as, if you buy from me, you're also getting my expertise, and I love to share, as you can tell. Sometimes I won't stop talking.
Well, that's okay, because I think people need to be educated out there. There's a lot of products, and everybody has a lot of them, but you want to go on something that is, first of all, going to work, going to be safe. Those are things that are important. And LifeVantage has been around for a very long time, right?
Yeah, LifeVantage has been around for over 20 years now. We've got over 30 clinical studies that were done independent of LifeVantage. That have reviewed our products, so I have complete confidence when I talk to people about our products. They're all natural. I know that there are a variety of different levels of purity that you can use across the country. The strictest are in California, and we apply the California standards to all of our products, which are all made in America too, and I really like that.
Now, also, we've got our lines open here. We want everyone to get healthy. In all aspects of the healthy of their lives, right? I said that kind of funny, but I really, really mean that. So we're going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show and get entered in to win his healthy basket of goodies. Again, our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free is 1-866-536-1100. What are your final words, real quick?
If anybody would like to just talk, feel free to call me at the number that's been given out. I'm happy to talk to people and just give my advice. There's no pressure.
The number to call him is 602-363-5069. But I say call in here, get entered in to win, whether it's for you or someone that you know. Our number here is 602-277-5369. It's Dirk, D-I-R-K, Leverant, Leverant, life.com.